Hey. Okay. This is so wide. I'm like a foot away from the camera or for the front of the lens. When I introduced the Viltrox EPIC early in 2023, a lot of folks were unimpressed because of the light 1.33 squeeze factor, although these are T2 full frame anamorphics. Since then, we've seen more and more impressive visuals from them and tons of praise to their performance. Following up on their promise, Viltrox has added the two more focal lengths to the set, a super wide 25mm and a telephoto 100mm. Let's see how they do. These two fit right along with the rest of the set. Same size and construction style with the white body accented by golden focus and iris gears. The placement of the rings also matches the rest of the set, which is a basic requirement for a cine set. The ones I have here are in PL mount, but you can also get them in E or L. Check with Viltrox before believing in me, because the last time they took a minute to start shipping the mirrorless mounts, while PL was available right from the start. And honestly, you should stick to PL, especially since Viltrox also makes PL to mirrorless adapters. These lenses still cover full frame comfortably with no signs of dark edges. To prove that, I'm filming this talking head with a 25mm on open gate in the S5 II with a 2:1 aspect ratio. Just addressing something, this is my teleprompter, and these are my teleprompter, and this is also the teleprompter. The squeeze factor is 1.33, which might be too little for a lot of folks, but it's just enough to make the image pop with a special je ne sais quoi of the anamorphic look. The 25mm delivers a horizontal field of view equivalent to an 18mm, while the 100mm matches a 75mm. Just like the rest of the set, these feature 95mm fronts for clip-on and matte boxes, and give us the luxury of 86mm filter threads, which are not advertised anywhere, by the way. All focusing is internal, and we have butter smooth 290 degrees of focus throw. The 25mm has impressive minimum focus, reaching 1 foot 8 inches or 51 centimeters. That's about here. And that's about a foot closer than the rest of the set. The 100mm taps out at 2 foot 9 or 84 centimeters, just a smidge further than the original 3 lenses, and still better than the 75mm. Markings on these are only in Imperial, catering to the North American film industry. The Viltrox EPIC set is also faster than the standard Chinese budget anamorphic lens at T2 instead of T2.8. And this extra stop of light plus full frame coverage makes a big difference in how the image looks. That extra stop comes at a cost, and that is size and weight. These are much larger than your regular Sure, Blazar, or Nanomorph, although I don't even think they're in the same league. The 25mm EPIC weighs just over 2 kilograms or 4.4 pounds, and the 100mm comes heavier at 2.6 kilograms or 5.9 pounds. That is not a great handheld setup for a mirrorless camera, as the lens easily dwarfs the camera body. The lenses are available on Viltrox's website and B&H for retail at $4,000 each, or the pair for $7,800. Definitely not cheap, but still affordable for the look that they deliver. They come in hard cases, which is what you should expect at this price point. These are great for cleaner leaning commercials that still want a bit of visual pizzazz without distracting the client with flares and edge over compression. You get what I'm saying? In performance, they are stellar. Wide open, they're crisp, clean from center to the edges without looking overly sharp. We don't have much chromatic aberration and other artifacts disguised as character, And here, picking your stop becomes a creative choice for the rendering of the background. I say that because anamorphics usually need to be stopped down to improve image quality, and here the most noticeable change is the depth of field. I'm impressed. The 25mm feels super wide, and distortion is masterfully controlled, with almost rectilinear results. This gives you room to add distortion in post if you want that as a character booster. I'm sure most people wouldn't complain about some barrel distortion this wide, but again, think of clean commercials. If the 25mm was straight, I don't need to say anything about the 100mm. Flares are noticeable, smooth purple-blue when hit by strong light sources. Makes flaring a very intentional decision, and I think I finally figured out why I like this set so much. Everything about how they look comes to a decision from us, or from you as a cinematographer. The lenses give you a super solid base to build upon, and you can add character through filtration, through post, and deliberate choices regarding T-stop and flaring. That is not the same as saying they're clean and clinical like Sigma Art or Zeiss. It's hard to put it in words, but the visuals definitely convey it for me. My only gripe with them is something that the 25mm does. When filming wide open on a medium shot, you will see almost all bokeh balls are chopped on the top and the bottom. This becomes more subtle at mins and not as noticeable if you focus deeper, but your medium shots will show this trait. It comes from mechanical obstacles in the light path, which end up shaping bokeh. The way to address this is to stop them down a bit. One stop did it for me. NT 2.8 has a much better shaped, slightly OFO bokeh from the 1.33 times squeeze factor. What are your thoughts about these two additions to the EPIC set? What's your stance on 1.33 times squeeze or white lenses? We have a handful of white cameras, so why do white lenses get so much hate? Let me know in the comments below. And thank you for hanging out until the end. I'm Chito Fadings, and I'll see you next time. See you next time? Where's that from?